What's going on, y'all? You know who it is. Mr. Warmack, aka Low Rent, aka The Ignorant American, aka The Truth As You Know It, aka Dirty Business, aka The Jet Jaguar of YouTube. And what I'm doing here is I'm giving you, like I said, I'm doing this podcast thing. I'm going to see how that all works out and give it a go, and we're going to rock and roll. So what I'm going to talk about today is, a lot of people want me to talk about this. Excuse me, I just got done working 16 hours and I got like a little allergy going, so excuse me if I don't sound at my finest. But then again, me at my finest is better than me at less than performance. Me at 80% still beats you at 100. So let's let me go in and we'll all be feeling good. Today I want to talk about what I think about these social media. How can I explain this? These black conscious social revolutionaries, if you want to call them, on YouTube or in general on social media. Well, I've been asked to do this because a lot of these, there's a lot of people out there that are trying to do stuff and help the people, and I commend that. But unfortunately, as always, the minority that's out there that affects the good, the minority that's the bad, it overshadows the good. And a lot of these, some of these black conscious revolution, whatever you want to call them, they're trash. And I don't want to mean they're personally trash. They're I'm above somebody. I mean their message is trash. I can pick apart their defense, and a lot of them aren't really doing anything. What they're doing is they're talking to you, trying to get their image up, trying to get their bucks up, whatever. And I don't hate that. But my point is, I'm not here to take advantage of the people. I asked for donations before. Yes, you can donate. I'm not telling you that you don't have to donate. Let's put it this way. If you don't donate, it's not like I'm not doing these videos, as you can see, because I don't get a lot of donations, and I still do videos. The donations is the part that's to help the movement keep going. And yes, I tell people, if you if you click on that donation, you got no control or say so about what happens over here. It's a donation, and I thank you for it. But a lot of these social revolutionists, they don't want to do anything. You want to know why? Because they feel they can just talk you into doing something. Well, they play the fifth row, the fifth row in an arena. They want to put you on the front line, while they sit, on the sideline. And a lot of these guys, when I sit and listen to their videos, I can pick apart. I got that gift where I can tell this between bullshit and shinola. A lot of these guys can. A lot of these guys want to give you a big old song and dance. A lot of people are happy that they're on YouTube. A lot of people are happy they're making a little bit of change. Which, by the way, I don't hate anybody who's making some money, because, like I said, this economy, you gotta have a stream of income, and if you can do it through YouTube, go ahead. But my point is, don't do it at the expense of other people. There's been some people here that exploit others, and I know it. But like I said, I'm not going after anybody unless my name is mentioned. Some people have it. If you look at some of my videos in the comments, some people ask for other people. One time, this one guy, I had it was either on the Black Folks join the GOP or the Black Church is going to be the death of y'all or something like that. Somebody asked me about 3 particular brothers on YouTube, and they're kind of black, if you want to call it black chunks, or they're more aware of themselves. And I gave my opinions on all of them. I mean, I said, this is how I feel. Don't let me influence your decision one way or the other. You still have to look at the videos and feel if you feel a certain way, you need to let them know. But I said, in my opinion, here'd be the best route for it is to go, and I gave the guy a reason why. A lot of these so-called black revolutionists, black liberators, black conscious motherfuckers, they tell you something, but they don't explain the whole 9 yards. They want to tell you something, and you're supposed to believe in why. Or a lot of them are pull this number. You can't refute anything I say. Well, you ain't saying shit. I can't refute shit. How can I refute shit? It's shit. I don't refute mud messages. And a couple of them came at my head before, but I told them, man, I'm I can go in the mud with you too. I said, I'm from the mud. I'm from the dirt. I'm from the bottom. I have no problem getting dirty. So there's basically just telling you people, if you want to listen to somebody, make sure they have a clear, consistent. That's the key. Having a consistent message really helps. Like if 1 minute they're switching up, and next minute they're switching up, and next minute they're switching up, you don't need to follow that type of person, because why, they'll switch up on you, and you'll build up so much quote unquote faith and interest, and you'll just build up so much hope that you'll be disappointed when you find out the dude really is, or female really ain't what they seem to be. Like and don't be impressed with people just because they say, well, I met so-and-so off of YouTube. Well, like, big fucking deal, who are you? You can meet everybody you want to. Let me tell you this, and don't be this is a telltale sign you shouldn't follow somebody. If someone meets a lot of people off of YouTube, or tries to work with a lot of people off of YouTube, and all, like, 95% of them, or 98% of them don't work with them anymore, that should tell you something about that person who's telling you who they work with. If everybody has a glowing negative recommendation about this motherfucker, you need to stay away from what that. You know, people will turn and tilt the story on YouTube because, excuse me, like I said, it's YouTube. But back to lecture at hand. I'm just saying, you gotta follow. You gotta look for a clear, consistent, precise, and concise message. You shouldn't look at somebody and say, "Well, I'm for black unity." I'm pretty sure that we can all take that. Mostly everybody's here for black unity. The fact of the matter is how you go achieve that black unity. Others have one way, others have another way. But if they can give you a message like that, you need to listen to them. If they give you some pie in the sky bullshit like, oh, we all should unite together, you tell them you need to slap the shit out and say, wake up from that fucking dream. Because it ain't going to happen. I don't see black unity happening in my lifetime, and I don't see it happening in my kids' lifetime. So you need to just be more aware on YouTube, and don't let a smiling face, or it's because somebody can, do their little, buck shuffle and your hop step, and don't let that impress you. All right, I gotta go. Peace.